Right now at noon, President Trump and Joe Biden are both in Minnesota today with two very different messages as the election gets closer. And the Greek Freak is adding another award to his trophy case. We'll tell you what it is.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in to News 3 on this Friday afternoon. A cool start to your Friday. So what's in store for the weekend? Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Aaron White has a look at your first warm forecast. Looks like the smoke's finally out of here.
Yeah, it finally is, but unfortunately, we likely will see it returning as we go into Sunday and Monday. But we're also going to keep that cool weather in the forecast through the rest of today into your Saturday. A live look over Madison right now from our Edgewater Skycam. Actually, a beautiful afternoon. The clouds are starting to break apart a little bit, but temperatures are still on the cool side. Only 57 this hour. The wind is light, and it's going to be fairly light as we go through the rest of today into tonight. For today, we will see a high topping out around 60 degrees. So again, most of the day we're stuck into the 50s. But as we look ahead to the weekend forecast, highs generally in the 60s on Saturday and Sunday, a little bit warmer with some more sunshine on Sunday. So that is actually some good news. And we are going to see a lot of sunshine as we go into next week. But the other big story for today is the tropics. We finally cleared out the list of names for today, so we are onto the Greek alphabet, and I will be talking about the tropics a little bit more coming up here later on the show. So a lot of stuff going on. At least it's quiet around here.
It is indeed. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes here, and thank you. A 21-year-old woman has been charged in Sauk County Court in the overdose death of her daughter in Spring Green. According to a criminal complaint, the 1-year-old child died in February of 2019 after ingesting a large amount of antidepressant medication prescribed to her mother, Maria Gay. The woman told investigators the child was able to crawl out of her crib and must have done so while she was sleeping. The complaint says a detective found 3 white pills on a pile of children's toys and clothing. Gay is expected to be in court next month. Madison police are investigating after gunshots fired at a West Side home narrowly missed 2 people, including an 8-year-old. Police say it happened around 10 o'clock last night on Lorene Drive. Multiple bullets reportedly hit the home, shattering windows and sailing just above the heads of an adult and the 8-year-old child. Nobody was hit, but the child was hurt by broken glass. Police are still looking for the suspects, but do not have a description. President Trump and Joe Biden are squaring off over mail-in voting and the coronavirus. Deborah Alfarone has more details from the White House.
President Trump and his Democratic rival Joe Biden both traveled to Minnesota today for the start of that state's early voting.
46 days for individuals to vote in person or by mail. Mail, obviously, is what we are encouraging. Vote at home, be safe.
Campaigning in Wisconsin Thursday, the president continued to make claims without proof that mail-in voting leads to widespread voter fraud.
The votes come in, they have no idea, they can't count them. And I don't mean they're off by a little bit. They're off by 20%, 25%. There's fraud. There's missing ballots.
During a CNN town hall in Scranton, Pennsylvania, the former vice president was asked about FBI Director Christopher Wray's testimony earlier in the day that Russia was trying to interfere to hurt his chances of winning in November.
There'll be a price to pay. And Putin knows the reason he doesn't want me as president. He knows me, and he knows I mean it. I don't mean war, but they'll pay a price.
President Trump continues to tie the availability of a coronavirus vaccine to Election Day, even as his own health officials describe a different timeline. The director of the CDC testified a vaccine won't be widely available until later next year. But President Trump told the crowd of mostly maskless supporters at his rally it's coming sooner.
We have 3 vaccines right now. They're in the final stage, clinical trials. We worked it for the FDA where they approved it fast. They went very fast, very quick.
Biden, who had said he'd pursue a nationwide mask mandate, is now acknowledging a president's authority to do so is limited.
I would like to see the governors enforce mask wearing, period. I can do that on federal property. As president, I will do that.
Both Biden and the CDC director say masks save lives. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, the White House.
Our best defense.
Right now in news, state officials are holding a ceremony to unveil the Wisconsin State Capitol POW/MIA Chair of Honor. Here's a live look at the event. The Chairs of Honor are found across the United States and represent those service members who are unable to sit in them due to their sacrifices. Governor Tony Evers, along with other officials, are at the unveiling. The POW/MIA Chair of Honor is part of the Veterans Monument located on the first floor of the rotunda. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is coming to Madison next week. Secretary Pompeo will deliver remarks to legislative, business, and military leaders in the Senate chamber of the state capitol on Wednesday. We'll have full coverage of the Secretary's visit next week. Yesterday, Wisconsin recorded the single highest day number of positive coronavirus cases, with more than 2,000 reported. Right now, Wisconsin has had 95,212 cases of the virus, including 1,233 deaths. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services says about 11,500, or 12% of those cases, are still active. A new study shows that up to 51% of school employees in this country could have an increased risk of contracting the virus, that is. An agency called Healthcare Research and Quality conducted the study. Researchers say these employees meet the CDC's increased risk criteria because of underlying conditions. Those include obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and age. The EU signed a contract to purchase 300 million doses of the potential COVID-19 vaccine. In a statement, the European Commission announced the deal is part of the commitment to ensure access to safe, effective, and affordable vaccines. It's the second contract signed by the European Union after agreeing to a deal with AstraZeneca. The remnants of Hurricane Sally are dumping heavy rain in Virginia, raising new concerns about flooding on the Gulf Coast. Parts of Alabama and Florida were devastated when Sally made landfall Wednesday. As a Category 2, 2 people were killed. Fort Morgan, Alabama, near where Sally made landfall, is now a disaster zone. There, the storm ripped entire roofs off homes and left boats piled on top of each other in the rubble of a collapsed dry dock. In Mobile, Pastor Jonathan Yates estimates it'll cost about $300,000 to fix their steeple and roof. He says he's just happy the damage wasn't any worse.
We were emotional, very emotional at first. Really? But then we were thankful that there was no life lost.
That's just the building.
Yeah, that's just the building.
Meanwhile, subtropical storm Alpha forms in the Atlantic. It's only the second time storm names have had to use the Greek alphabet. Fires are continuing to burn in the western part of the country. A firefighter battling the El Dorado fire east of Los Angeles has been found dead. The El Dorado fire is one of 2 major fires in the area that flared up in the past 24 hours. More people were told to leave their homes after the Bobcat fire spread into the foothills northeast of Los Angeles. Milwaukee Bucks player Giannis Antetokounmpo has won his 2nd MVP award. It's his 6th season in Milwaukee. The Greek Freak, as he's known, averaged 29.5 points per game, along with 13.6 rebounds per game this season. Giannis won the award over LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and James Harden. The 25-year-old also won the MVP honor last season. Along with MVP, he also won the MVP Defensive Player of the Year and made the NBA first team, the All-NBA first team. Giannis and Michael Jordan are the only players in NBA history to win multiple MVP awards and a Defensive Player of the Year award as well. New at noon, the new Sun Prairie High School has been assigned a conference. Sun Prairie West will be placed in the Big 8 Conference, according to the WIAA. The school will be placed in the Big 8 Conference for all sports except football, starting in 2022-23. And Wisconsin football head coach Paul Chryst is being recognized ahead of the Badgers football season. Chryst has been named to the Dodd Trophy preseason watch list. The Dodd Trophy is college football's most coveted national coaching award. The watch list includes 18 of the nation's top college football coaches. Along with Chryst, they include Ohio State's Ryan Day, Minnesota's P.J. Fleck, and Jim Harbaugh. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
As we wrap up our back-to-school week, we're sharing a test kitchen favorite that's just as welcome in your lunchbox as it is in your cookie jar.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
It's no secret, Robertson is Wisconsin's aesthetic leader. But with results this natural, patients can keep it a secret if they want. Our secret to reducing stubborn body fat? Cool Sculpting. Book a free consultation to learn how Cool Sculpting is different at Robertson.
Working out? Not canceled. Catching up? Not canceled. Game night? Not canceled. Nap time? Not canceled. If new carpet would make you happier at home, we're here to help with standard carpet installation of just $75. Carpet one room or your whole house. And installation is only $75 while we celebrate our 75th anniversary. Coil Carpet One Floor and Home. Locally owned and operated since 1945.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. RHD Plumbing now offers complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling, the best plumbers, and everything else you need to finish your dream project. For your home or business, get the job done right the first time with no surprises. With the reliable, honest, and dedicated plumbing professionals of RHD Plumbing, proudly serving all of Dane County.
Real customers are experiencing a real difference with Spectrum Internet and TV.
The speed is insane. It's always right there. Just boom.
It was easy to connect all of my devices, and I was able to find a plan that was affordable for me.
I'm saving money, and I'm even getting more speed.
Get the speed you need to do all the things you love on all your devices with Spectrum Internet, delivering the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits. Switch now for $44.99 a month. Call 833-918-4499.
With Spectrum TV, the picture quality is incredible. I feel like I'm in the movie.
The amount of stuff available on Spectrum On Demand is just never ending.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go. All from $44.99 a month. Call 833-918-4499.
Spectrum gives me the best deal no matter what.
Every day I'm saving money.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Ask about our easy self-install options to install your new services yourself. Call 833-918-4499.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
As we wrap up our back-to-school week here in the Test Kitchen, we're sharing a cookie jar favorite that's just as good as a lunchbox treat as it is as an after-school snack. And if you're thinking, who has time to bake cookies? Once you see how easy these are, you'll see that you do. What makes these so easy is that we start with a box of yellow cake mix combined with a bit of vegetable oil, brown sugar, and a couple of eggs. After that's mixed, we stir in some graham crackers that we've coarsely crushed, along with some chocolate chips. Now we drop our batter by the spoonful onto a greased baking sheet, and into the oven they go. You might want to make a double batch because they disappear quickly. With each bite, you get the crunch of the graham crackers and a burst of chocolate from the chips. So if you'd like the recipe for our back-to-school cookies, along with all of this week's recipes from our back-to-school series, simply visit our website. I know you'll be glad you did. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a no-fail cookie way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, Howard, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, a cooler start to the day. Will the cooler weather stick around, or will we see a warm-up? Meteorologist Aaron White has your first warm forecast ahead at noon.
Ashley Home Store's 4-day semi-annual customer appreciation sale is on with a deal we've never offered before and may never be able to offer again. Hurry in, this sale can't be extended through Monday only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Our current president has failed. He's failed to protect us. He's failed to protect America. As president, I'll make you a promise. I'll protect America without exception every time. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
The funeral is the start of the healing process. It's not the end. While the death of someone you love is painful, not experiencing it, not sharing that pain, ends up in the long run being more painful. And it's all about doing something to help ourselves heal.
Crest Funeral and Cremation Service.
We are the hand on your shoulder to graciously help you through these tough times.
Throughout the COVID-19 pandemic, Baca Enterprises is truly humbled and thankful to all of our employees, residents, families, and vendors for their patience and cooperation.
Our employees have gone above and beyond with sanitation efforts, altering their daily routines, all while spreading joy and happiness throughout our communities.
As you look forward to the future, Tennyson Assisted Living will be here for you.
To provide a sense of security and to provide comfort by keeping you safe and healthy.
Together, we're moving forward to help you live life with confidence. Call today to schedule your tour.
We can't deal with an economic crisis until you beat the pandemic. You can't have an economic comeback when almost 1,000 Americans die each day from COVID. Mr. President, do your job. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
During the 4-day customer appreciation sale at Ashley Home Store, we're offering a mattress deal so good, we've never offered it before, and we may never be able to again. Hurry, it's through Monday only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Hi, folks. Saturday morning, locally owned businesses need your help now more than ever.
We'll explain several ways you can support them this weekend and get something out of it for yourself. Join us Saturday at 5 and 8.
Accurate news as it happens, right here where you live. Information that you can use from the team you can trust. For more local stories that impact your life, News 3 Now. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
The countdown is on for TikTok and the unofficial food holiday for all things beef, buns, and melted cheese. Diane King Hall has more in today's Money Watch report.
Chinese-owned social media apps continue to tangle with the Trump administration. The Commerce Department says this Sunday it will ban U.S. business transactions with TikTok and WeChat. That means people won't be able to download the apps. Oracle said it would take a minority stake in TikTok, but that might not be enough for U.S. officials. Pfizer is pulling back the curtain on its COVID-19 vaccine trials. The drug maker says half of its study participants receive the actual vaccine and half get a placebo. Volunteers do not know which one they receive and are monitored to see if they develop COVID-19 symptoms. Pfizer disclosed the details in an effort to quell suspicions that its process is being politically pushed. Salesforce is giving all employees the day off to vote on Election Day. CEO Mark Benioff made the announcement in a tweet yesterday. Benioff also said the company plans to add 4,000 jobs over the next 6 months and 12,000 over the next year. And a Friday worth having beef with. It's National Cheeseburger Day. McDonald's double cheeseburgers are 50 cents when ordering through the chain's app. Jack in the Box is offering a free Jumbo Jack cheeseburger with any in-app purchase. And this weekend at Applebee's, you can grab a handcrafted burger, fries, and a soft drink for about $9. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to CBSMoneyWatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Diane King Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 132. The NASDAQ off 170. The S&P 500 down 32. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee on this Friday.
Getting ready to celebrate with that cheeseburger. I forgot all about that.
I know, it's pretty good.
Shame on me, yeah. Or you can make your own. My friends at the Beef Council have recipes, beeftips.com. See, that just rolls off my tongue. Well, I'll tell you what rolled off his tongue last night, $14 billion in additional financial assistance to farmers. President Trump announcing that yesterday in Wisconsin. I should say $13 billion. And that includes another round of financial support for dairy, for cranberry, for ginseng. He made that specific point last night when he made the announcement. CFAP2, Coronavirus Farm Assistance Program, coming into play next week. It will be administered through your local Farm Service Agency offices, your county offices, and if you've got questions, just make sure that you're reaching out to them. As far as the markets are concerned today, holy potato bugs. We are up double digits on most of our grain trade today, and a lot of it has to do with very robust international activity with China. For the past 10 days now, we have been announced, the USDA has has announced sales, big sales, to China for mostly soybean meal, but we're also getting some traction as far as corn is concerned, and even the wheat market getting a little bit of a tickle as well. So the momentum as far as the international markets are concerned is very, very robust. And now you have to factor that in with a little bit of a cool snap. Now, granted, in southern Wisconsin, you'll hear more about that in just a moment, we're not quite at risk like they are farther in the plain states where they've already had a frost freeze that stopped their growing season. Now you have to start wondering about the quality of that crop coming in. Did it make it all the way to maturity? All those kinds of things are being discussed in the marketplace. And then take out some of the production in the south that is going to be hurt by what was Hurricane Sally, Tropical Storm Sally. All of those things are weighing on the minds of the traders going into the weekend. So like I said, red hot as far as our corn and soybeans are concerned. Not so much corn, but soybeans for sure. And dairy is off the charts. I think this is part of that USDA assistance that was announced yesterday, but I got to get clarification there. Barrel cheese was up a penny today. I know, barrel cheese was unchanged on one trade today, 163.5. 40-pound block cheese went up 22 3/4 cents. Now, just one trade, but that gets us to 262 3/4, and AA butter was up 6 3/4 cents on 12 trades at 159 3/4 per pound. So again, Mark, we've been talking about it. Once those federal programs get announced, then all of a sudden, especially with dairy and those food boxes, just starts going bananas. Now, the dairy, barrel and block, and butter is done trading for today, but we may see it pick up again red hot on Monday.
Let's hope so. Going up to Pambo?
Yes, sir, I am.
Watch from inside?
I want to see what is going to happen. No fans in the stands, can't tailgate, but things might be a little different at Pambo.
Well, report back to us,
okay.
Whenever you come back.
Go Pack, go.
Go Pack. Thank you, Pam. Here's Aaron now with the weekend forecast.
Well, we're actually looking at a pretty nice weekend across southern Wisconsin and even up into the Green Bay areas. We have a lot of sunshine. We're going to see temperatures still on the cool side, though, into the 60s, but a little bit warmer going into the day on Sunday. Now, this morning, it was a little bit chilly in a few locations. We were down primarily into the 40s, but we actually dropped to 39 in Camp Douglas, even down to 29 freeze this morning in Black River Falls, but 44 in Madison, 52 in Janesville, and we have warmed up with some of that sunshine into the upper 50s and lower 60s across the area. Right now in Madison, we are sitting at about 57 degrees under a partly cloudy sky, and that's going to be the trend for the next couple of hours or so, as we will actually get some more sunshine, some clear skies coming our way for this evening and tonight, and that's going to allow for us to really cool down. Some areas will drop into the 30s overnight tonight, but as we look at the rest of the forecast for today, high topping out around 60 degrees. I think primarily we will stay into the upper 50s, maybe seeing that high right around 3 o'clock. Meanwhile, in the tropics, we've been talking about that a lot this summer. It's been very active. So far, the most active season up until this point. We have a tropical depression in the Gulf of Mexico likely to develop later on today or tonight. Hurricane Teddy, that has strengthened to a Category 3 hurricane, did make Category 4 strength at one point yesterday. Tropical Storm Wilfred, that is the one that actually topped out or finalized our list of hurricane names, because now we are into the Greek alphabet as we have Subtropical Storm Alpha. That is just off the coast of Portugal. So as we look at the list of names, normally in a year we see 21 names for hurricanes. And I got to say, in a typical year, we only get to about 11 of those names. So we're already through 21, and we're on to our 22nd name. That is Alpha. So we are into the Greek alphabet. And I got to say, it's just been an active year, so we're going to have to see how the rest of the season pans out. The end of hurricane season isn't until November 30th. And you can see very active across the Atlantic. So far, 2 major hurricanes. One of them is Teddy, which is currently in the Atlantic. Meanwhile, back here in Wisconsin, we have the sunshine to play for this afternoon. Just a few clouds passing by. High temperatures into the upper 50s and lower 60s, but we get clear skies for this evening and tonight. Dropping down into the 40s as we head towards about 10 o'clock, and then even down into the upper 30s and lower 40s for overnight lows, but more sunshine is expected as we go into Saturday. Meanwhile, we are also looking at those wildfires out in the West Coast, and I think we will see some more of that smoke and haze moving in by Sunday and Monday, so something to keep an eye on. I don't think it's going to reach down to the surface, so air quality should be fairly good overall. But today's high, topping out around 60 degrees, the wind out of the northeast about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, though, though, down to about 40 degrees, so rather chilly for an overnight low, but more sunshine as we go into Sunday. And as we head into the next work week, we will see highs back into the 70s, so a little cool for the weekend. Still not bad. No rain in the forecast either, so just a nice sunny forecast.
The last weekend of summer.
That is the last weekend of summer. Not going to really feel like it this weekend, but I think next weekend, definitely a lot more summer-like.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Ahead on News 3 Now at noon, if you like cheeseburgers, there might be a perfect job available for you. We'll tell you all the details ahead at noon.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Healthy Minds, we recognize these are trying times, but we're here to help. Our personalized care and expertise in cutting-edge therapies can help you maintain good balance and vitality in your life. We can help you and those you care about. Contact Healthy Minds today.
Lately, we've come to appreciate what home has to offer. Right now at Feldco, buy one window and you'll get one free, plus no interest for 1 year. That'll help keep your home and your family warm, safe, and comfortable all year long. That's something we've been providing for almost 50 years. Let Feldco get you ready for colder weather. Buy one window, get one free now.
Final days. Hurry. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Hi, I'm Brian from McGann Furniture in Baraboo. We know that hardworking people want the most value for their money. When you shop at McGann's, we've already sorted out and selected the brands that we feel offer you the most bang for your buck. From young couples just starting out to people my age, we offer a huge selection at prices that will fit your budget. Plus, most purchases include free delivery and setup. Shop McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo. You'll be glad you did.
I was sworn into the United States Senate in a hospital. My wife and daughter had been killed in an automobile crash. And lying in the bed were my two little boys. I couldn't have imagined what it would have been like if I didn't have insurance that covered them immediately and fully. 40 years later, one of those little boys, my son Bo, was diagnosed with terminal cancer, given months to live. I can't fathom what would have happened if the insurance companies had the power to say, last few months you're on your own. The fact of the matter is, healthcare is personal to me. Obamacare is personal to me. When I see the President of the United States try to eliminate this healthcare in the middle of a public health crisis, that's personal to me too. We got to build on what we did because every American deserves affordable healthcare. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
At Healthy Minds, we recognize these are trying times, but we're here to help. Our personalized care and expertise in cutting-edge therapies can help you maintain good balance and vitality in your life. We can help you and those you care about. Contact Healthy Minds today.
Well, here's a job that would look great on any resume, professional cheeseburger tester. That dream job is now available in honor of National Cheeseburger Day today. Bonus Finder, a casino review portal, has announced it'll pay $500 to someone who will be a professional cheeseburger tester and travel the U.S. to find the best cheeseburger in the country. To apply, you have to provide your name, email, and written description of why you'd be the ultimate cheeseburger tester. You have to be 21 years old and a resident of the United States or Canada, and also not on a diet. According to the posting, you have until September 28th to apply. The winner will be announced October 8th. I guess you're getting paid in cheeseburgers, not cash. $500?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, honestly, that sounds kind of good. Especially, I mean, today's National Cheeseburger Day, so you might as well go get one. But yeah, I'm kind of hungry now, so let's start thinking about that. But we also have some nice weather in the forecast for today. We will see a few clouds around it right now, but those clouds will be clearing out of here later on today. But today's high topping out around 60 degrees, so on the cool side. But as we look ahead to our 7-day forecast, we will see a bit more sunshine going through the weekend, back to 68 degrees on your Sunday. And I think highs will be topping out in the 70s for much of next week. And gotta say, next weekend, I would not be surprised if we hit 80.
All right, we'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.